Hello everybody, welcome back for another episode of Talking Games FC. My name is Hugh, and this right here is the Talking Games YouTube channel. We're still in the midst of the January transfer window. I think after last episode, one other player came in on loan to the club. I think I still might be negotiating with a player who currently doesn't have a club. So just trying to figure out if I can get his wages low enough for me to afford them. And yeah, still on a good run of wins. So I imagine this is going to be a tough game because Leeds are one of the better teams in the division. So let's see what we can do. So yeah, we're back to normal episode length today. This will just be one match, a quick one and done, and I'll do sort of negotiations like after this game, and then I didn't mean for that to happen. Yeah, I'll do the negotiations if there are any sort of after this match and end the episode there, so you can still see like what I'm doing with that. But yeah, so far I think I've done pretty good business. I've strengthened the team pretty well. The latest addition is this dude on the ball right now. I would say he wasn't a very good passer, but that was entirely my fault. Come on, pal. Boosh. 1-0. Let's go. Customary sip of tea. I've always got a cup of tea with me. Happy with that. I was going to go across the goalie, but I thought, screw it. I'll double bluff him and go the other way. And it worked. So yeah, since this is going to be 1-0. Oh, he missed. Yeah, so since well, you'll see this on. Let me check. Monday the 5th of February, I think. So I'm recording this on Tuesday the 30th of January. So since last Saturday, I've been playing. I think I've put about maybe 6 hours into Monster Hunter World. Oh, I thought that was going to be 2 weeks ago in. Alright, that's a good start. Yeah, I've been playing Monster Hunter World, and I like it. I think I need a bit more time with it to get into it a bit more. It does have its quirks. The control system is a bit clunky, I guess you could say, and it doesn't do a very good job of explaining the in-game systems to you very well. To an extent it does, but it kind of backs off after the initial sort of opening hour or two. So yeah, I mean, I got no problem with games that don't hold your hand, but with RPG games like that, where there's so much going on, it can bog it down, and I think it can make it a make or break, really, because if the gameplay is not enjoyable, then that was tame. Then you know, it can take you out of the game fairly quickly. But yeah, I mean, the design in that game is incredible. Like, some of the monsters look absolutely crazy, and it looks gorgeous. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing more of it. I'm still ploughing tons of time into Subnautica as well. As of today, I hit the 20-hour mark. And Bobby started playing it as well. I think he's enjoying it. Put it this way, he hasn't said he's done with it yet, so that's a good sign. Go on. Oh, we weren't expecting that to get through there. Wait, 3-0. Well, we are smashing these guys. So yeah, it's a really good game. Like, you've got to go. You've got to be prepared to explore and be brave about what you're doing, because some areas in that game are like frightening. Like, at times it's like the feeling of claustrophobia when you're underwater and you're in this little sub and it's pitch black and you've just got these like crazy underwater creatures, like some of which can just like friggin' teleport in front of you and just appear at random and just obliterate you in a couple of hits. Like, you'll just be driving along and all of a sudden you'll just hear this roar from somewhere, and yeah, it can be quite creepy at times. But yeah, I love it. I think it's a great game, and there's a really intriguing story there as well. It's a little bit buried. It's not surface level. So you've got to kind of like, you pick up these PDAs when you're discovering sort of abandoned like life pods and stuff, and you've got to read or listen to what's in those PDAs to get the story. But it's, as it sort of gradually starts peeling the layers back, it's really interesting, and there's one or two things that have happened which are just completely like out of the blue and goofy, which make me think that there's something a bit more possibly supernatural going on. But yeah, it's a great game and it looks absolutely gorgeous too. So I'm thoroughly enjoying that right now. Oh, that'll be foul. That was a terrible pass. Why is my midfield so deep? Wow, none of my strikers are... Where is everybody? What the fuck's going on? Wow, my players just like randomly went on holiday from their positions there. Alright, that was a surprisingly easy half. 3 shots from 4 goals. 3 goals from 4 shots on target, rather. Screw it, let's make some substitutions. What can we do? Let's give this Faria guy a go. Switch his position to his normal. That'll do. Let's give one of the new recruits a run out. If you got new players in your squad, when you play them, it kind of like, I guess for want of a better term, the game has like kind of like, wow, that was an interesting pass. Like a synergy system. So the more your players play together, the better they work as a team. Which, hang on, I'll show you now. So that 68 number there inside the shield is like your sort of team spirit, it calls it. Oof, good save. Yeah, it's like your team spirit. So as your players play together more, the better they play together. Which is a cool little system, and it noticeably works as well. You can sort of tell, you know, as your players get used to playing for the team, they make better runs and like get into better positions for their teammates and stuff. Let's try and play a Hollywood pass across the pitch. Wait, there we go. That worked nicely. And look good too. That's a nice run. Oh! That was a nice little effort. Might be an interesting player to give a go at front every now and then, this guy. One time. Woo! Alright, let's make some substitutions.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Let's put good old Calvin there, my boy, and I'll bring him off for this dude. I am actually toying with the idea of seeing if I can up the difficulty level on this, because I think for you guys it's probably not particularly entertaining watching me win all the time, and the game's not particularly challenging right now. I mean, it might just be that I'm in a good run of form, but it's been going on for a while now, so I might up the difficulty level if I can, and see how that goes. Might be a better test of my abilities then. Yeah, that didn't work out. Whoops, that'll be a yellow card. Oh, no.
Yes, the referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Oof. That was close. Ooh, that was a cool little turn. Oh, wow, got boxed in there. Nah. Nah. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oh, that was a nice little turn. Hey, that was a late tackle. Come on, dude. Keep running. Keep running. Oh, just cross the ball, lady. Yeah, that was tame. Come on. Oh. It wasn't exactly where I wanted that pass, but turned into a chance at goal in the end. Win it. Play it safe.
In the end, that move lacks any sort of thrust.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh. I thought he was going to get onto that to hit it as it dropped, so I was just trying to be a bit cocky there, but whatever. Got a bit of fun, haven't you?
But it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late. Westwood battles to win it back. Glorious footwork.
Oh. Ooh, I nearly intercepted that then.
Who could follow that example? Tries a through ball. Now here's the through ball. Nicely controlled.
Ooh, nice turn.
And the shots.
Yeah, they worked that chance well, but no dice. Wow, they leave their midfield way the fuck open, which works perfectly for me because I like playing down the middle, so I'm not going to complain. Oh! That's a bit closer than my long-range efforts normally are.
looks like a good ball through.
I got this. That one was mine.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach
Alright,
its target.
let's just kill this game off now. Passy, passy, pass, pass, passy, passy, pass. Oh, there's only 2 minutes left. That's fine.
Confirmation that there will be
Oh.
2 minutes stoppage time. All the way back and they start again.
Boom, game over.
And that is it. The referee has
Well,
seen it
that
out.
was
Demolition, destruction,
decidedly simple.
They simply ran
Hey,
away
he's
with it.
fucking pumped.
To summarise what we've
So
seen
fuck
today,
yeah.
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up
Fuck
with an early
yeah.
goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid.
Like, position-wise, that was a fairly even game, but
Well, that's the lot for
they
now. Thanks
just...
to you, Jim, and
Yeah,
goodbye.
their midfield was so empty. That it was just, like I said, I like playing through the middle, so it just made life easy for me. Middlesbrough won, so well they've had a few dodgy games, so still got a 6-point lead, so you know that's a nice little gap for me. Ooh, some negotiations. All right, what's happening? An offer for Jarvis. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's see what we got. So this is an offer for one of my players. 237,000. Yeah, screw it. I'll take that. Okay, so just before I started recording this, I did release a few players. So I'm down to 17 players right now. So I'm like 1 away from having the minimum number of players. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see who's on the free agent list. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock it down by... I'm going to knock the maximum age down. Any players older than 27. I know it's ageist, but what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Tempted by this guy. What have we got? Screw it, let's go for him. Who else should we go for? He looks like a nice, speedy striker. A goalie would be good though. Let's see what my current goalie's rating is. 66, okay. 74 is a good jump in that respect then. Actually, let's expand the age. Let's take it up to 30. See if that makes a difference. See what else is up here. Formica. Ooh. An attacking midfielder. I like the look of that. Let's see what he says. And let's see what he says. I think my pick of those players that I've just entered negotiations for will probably be the attacking midfielder. But with only having 556,000 in the salary budget, I think it's going to be a stretch to get any of them. So let's forward time. I don't know what this loading screen is. Completely pointless. There's no need for that. Updates, Coutinho, okay. Next, if I win the next match, it's 15 in a row. 15 in a row. 15. I don't think I've ever hit a winning streak like this. Right, so let's see what the dealio is. Oh, never mind. Not too bothered about that. Okay, I'm down to the minimum amount of players now, so I cannot let anybody go. So this guy wants 800. He's a defensive midfielder. Well, let's try and renegotiate with him, which will delay things a little bit. So that knocks it down to 592. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's up that to 83. Those bonuses are really high though. Okay, let's go with that. See what he comes back with, and that'll delay a bit for the other players to come in with their negotiations. Right, we'll leave it there for today, folks. Thank you for joining me. I've been Hugh. This has been Talking Games FC. And until next time, be good to one another.